Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to take a little bit of a look about whether these booster bundle stock shortages are over, and how happy we should be about this. Now, when we're talking booster bundles, we need to differentiate between regular sets and special sets, mini sets, extra sets, call them what you will. Because if we look at a regular set like Temporal Forces, for instance, we know that's up for pre-order at the moment. The thing is, the booster bundle for Temporal Forces, it's 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. Which is fine, but I can go and buy 6 packs. Or I can go and buy a booster box. I'm not struggling to buy packs. So the booster bundles for something like Temporal Forces are not terribly exciting. And like right now, I can go and pre-order them on the Pokémon Center US. There is a limit of 25, which would give you 300 packs in total, and I don't expect them selling out anytime soon. Why would they? They're not particularly exciting. It's 1/6 of a booster box, and that's fine, but you can just go and buy a booster box. It's really not a big deal. So look, when it comes to main sets, nobody really cares. Alright, not to be rude, they're fine. I've opened a couple of booster bundles, they were fun, they're cool, but it's alright. It's fine, it'll be okay. That's not really the point. But these special sets, these extra sets, that is where it comes in handy. Take Paldean Fates for an example. Paldean Fates is, well actually, the booster bundles came out this weekend. They released on Friday the 23rd. And the booster... February, obviously. And the booster bundles for this are actually a very, very big deal. Because you can't go and buy a booster box. They don't exist. There's no such thing as a booster box of Paldean Fates. They're not sold. They're not a thing. In terms of individual booster packs, I mean, you sometimes will go to a shop and you'll find them selling individual booster packs, but that's kind of a lie. Because the booster packs that you're buying there have been taken out of products. They've opened up something like an Elite Trainer box, or mini tins or something like those things, and they've sold the packs separately. So yes, you will find some places selling packs, but as I've said, it's a lie. They haven't gone and bought a booster box or loose packs or anything like that. They've opened up products and taken the packs out. So for these extra sets, these mini sets, these special sets, phrase it how you will, these booster bundles are way more important. And as I sit here late in the day on the release day on the 23rd of February, and look, I'm uploading this tomorrow. Things could change between today and tomorrow. But as I sit recording this right now, they're just in stock with a purchase limit of 25. Now, not everything has a purchase limit of 25. The people who run the website generally tend to change the purchase limits depending on how popular they think a product is going to be. If something's going to be really popular, you don't give it such a large purchase limit for fear of it selling out instantly, because that would be bad. Although sometimes they are, to be fair. But the point is, people can go and buy 25 of these. 300 packs of Paldean Fates. And we know Paldean Fates is a good set. We know that the Charizard is a $150 card. We know that the Mew is just shy of a $100 card. We know there are great things in there. We know there's shiny Pokemon like the Pikachu, for instance. It's a very, very, very good set. It is a set that people are loving. There's a lot of good cards. The pull rates are pretty good. There's some money cards in there to be pulled. It is a good set. And yet, the booster bundle is there in stock. Now, there's two possibilities here. Either it turns out people don't like Paldean Fates, which, as I've just mentioned, there's no way no one likes a set when you've got a $150 card in there and several other big money cards. People like the set. So the other explanation, which must be the correct one, is very simply, Pokemon have been printing. Pokemon have been looking at this going, you know what? These Paldean Fates booster bundles, these things are pretty good. We should keep printing. And this is one of my theories, and I cannot prove this theory, okay? so feel free to take it with a pinch of salt. But Paldean Fates had 3 release dates. 4 weeks ago, so we're talking the 26th of January, we had the initial release of Paldean Fates. We had Elite Trainer boxes and we had the tech sticker collections. That was it. That was all that was available. But it was there, it was released. 2 weeks later, on the 9th of February, we got the second wave, so to speak, where we got the tins, we got the premium collection, and we got the mini tins. And then 2 weeks later again, we get the third wave, but the third wave is really just the booster bundles. Nothing else. And that to me, and this again is just a theory, I cannot prove it, but I think one of the things Pokemon have done is delayed the booster bundle because they've gone, this is always one of the most popular sets we've got. When we do these special sets, the booster bundles are always super duper 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 important. You know what? We should spend extra time printing them. We should release the booster bundle later so we've got time to make more. I went to Geek Retreat in Truro earlier. They just had a bunch of these. Readily available, easy to find, not a big problem. Because we're going to look more at this later, but this didn't happen with Scarlet and Violet 151. Scarlet and Violet 151 did actually have a couple of different release dates, but the initial release date was the 22nd of September, and the booster bundles for 151 released on the 22nd of September. On day 1, the booster bundles were available. And you know what happened? They were super popular, they sold out immediately, and people could not find them for love nor money. Because again, they're just the cheapest way to buy packs. And sometimes you want the promos. I talked about the Charizard tins on this channel the other day. They've been hyper popular. Funnily enough, when I went to Geek Retreat earlier, they had plenty of the other tins from Paldean Fates. They did not have any Charizard. Shocking. But unless there's a particular promo you want, if you just want to buy the set, booster bundles, and they started with 151, that was the first special set where we had them. Booster bundles have been the way to go. They have been the best product. But when they released for 151, they sold out immediately. And when they released for this, they're fine. Now, it's not just the fact that 4 weeks later means they've got extra time to print. It's also, there are a lot of people that would have bought booster bundles that gave up. There are a lot of people on day 1 that went, look, I really want to buy booster bundles, but I'm not waiting 4 weeks. I'll buy a bunch of Elite Trainer boxes. Simple as that. And that does make sense, honestly. That really does make sense. But whatever reason, Pokemon have done a way better job of keeping these in stock, and I think that's wonderful. Now, when it comes to 151, they've not done such a good job keeping it in stock, but they are clearly printing them. Now, if you go onto the Pokemon Center right now, they're not available. They're sold out. Don't expect to find them available. They are sold out. But you know what? They are popping up here and there. They are coming around. I had a lovely tweet here and I've gone and lost it. How rude of me. Pokemon Deals TCG on Twitter tweeted this earlier, and this very much caught my attention. 14 hours ago, hey, the booster bundles are back in stock in Amazon. 4 hours ago, they are still checking out. Now, I wouldn't suggest buying 900 of them. That seems ridiculous. But I absolutely would suggest picking some of them up if you want. Not only did they go into stock on Amazon, which is a fairly big deal, incidentally, because Amazon is very easy for everyone to buy from, but they stayed in stock for at least 10 hours. And these are not ones that are always in stock. These are not ones that you will find all the time. These are ones that come and go. They come into stock and they leave. But I'm telling you now, I have seen these popping up more and more lately. And this is wonderful news for the future. Because if 151 booster bundles keep popping up, and Paldean Fates booster bundles are just in stock brilliantly all day on release day, and that did not happen for 151, let's be clear, it seems like Pokemon have found a way to keep them in stock. And I know that some people are looking at this going, yeah, they released it 4 weeks after the initial release of the set. Yeah, you know what? They did. So what? Okay, the point is that people are disappointed. People wanted them earlier. Some people had to go and buy different products because they wanted booster bundles and they weren't available yet, right? I do understand all of this. But I'm telling you now, this is getting so much better. Nobody is really going to care about the booster bundles of Temporal Forces on the same level. They'll sell some. They're cool products. But no one is going to be desperate for them like they are for Paldean Fates. I think this is brilliant, and I'm a big fan, but I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And of course, get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Kanto Royalty, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person, so shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.